Boys, girls, welcome back to a brand new video. And today we are here with a couple different methods. The main point of today is I've been saying that I'm going to show you guys how to auction snipe the easiest way, the best way, how you can win a little bit more. But I also have a few different pointers and tricks to help you guys out that are just like small that I can throw into this video also. So I think we're probably going to start with the auction sniping since that is the focus of this video. And then later we'll move to, there's a few things with wheel spins I want to cover, and then just some more stuff with skill multipliers. Anyways, boys, let's get back to the festival, even though I literally just left from there, so we can take a look at kind of the ins and outs of auction sniping. Man, I feel like I'm doing an infomercial. All right, so first I kind of want to cover just like basically what auction sniping is, because I feel like lots of people generally don't know. Essentially what you're looking for is a car that's worth a lot more that people are putting up for a much lower price that's worth, so then you can take that car and sell it for a lot of profit. And the reason this works is lots of people are selling modded cars, or people don't actually know what the car sells for. So let's start by showing you the number one mistake that like most people don't even know about is in the game as something you can do to just win auctions a lot faster. Sorry, like my entire Xbox just crashed. But anyways, essentially what that is when you come into an auction, the thing that people tend to do first is they will click A and go into the auction, and then they will scroll down and select their buyout price, select yes, whatever. It's incredibly slow. I don't actually even know why Forza has this as an option in their game, because it's completely unnecessary, especially when you're auction sniping. Doing this just takes so long that by the time you're in, the car is definitely sold if it's actually a good deal. What you really should be doing is you press Y and it brings down your buyout option, and you can do it a lot quicker. I'm going to show you a way you can practice this, but yeah, I don't know why they give you the option to fully load in to the car. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. It's not necessary, and lots of people just assume that's the only way to do it. But if you want to practice your auction sniping, what I recommend before you even start using any filters is just going to regular auctions here, set your max buyout here. I wouldn't go in like 20,000, depends how much you have. I don't think you can do 20,000, unfortunately. Or 10,000, I mean. I think that is like lower than you can sell any car in the game for. But anyways, you search and you just practice buying out different cars that I know it's not really worth that much, and it's kind of gonna fill up garage space. But you just want to keep practicing doing this so that when you are searching with the filters, when something shows up, you're ready. I'm going to show you, like, you can get a little bit quicker with it. So when you start feeling a little more comfortable, you search, see something shows up, buy it out like that. That's even pretty slow, but as long as you get to around that speed right there, I'm going to explain in a second here why you're probably going to be okay. And even if you were faster than that, say you could do it twice as fast, you're still not going to win every single auction, because there's a few different things that limit that. So say I want to auction this car off right here. I don't think it's actually worth anything, but then I press confirm and it's loading the auction. It actually takes a couple seconds here before it posts, and then I were to come over here and search. Obviously right now the car is going to show up if the game will ever load. But say I were rapidly searching like this right here for it to post, and as I was backing out right here, the car got posted up. If I still went into search, the car would still show up for me, and it would still give me the option to buy it, because the game hasn't registered that somebody else has already bought it. So you don't actually know how long the car's been up for when you go into an auction. It could be anywhere from like a half a second, like instantly you went in as it was posted, or it could be like 3 or 4 seconds. That's generally how long it takes the game to register that someone's bought the car. But there's no way you can change that, because you're kind of just backing out and searching at random intervals. You can't know when people are posting these cars. So if you get unlucky and happen to search at the latter half of that 3 or 4 seconds, unfortunately, even if you're super fast at purchasing the car with the Y button, someone's already bought it before you even saw that car. So although you can get super fast at auction sniping and get your buttons down perfectly, at the end of the day, it does still come down to that little bit of luck. When did you end up searching, and when did they end up posting it up? And then essentially the rest is, yeah, just luck. Now, I do want to make it clear, if you're on the older consoles, it is going to be a little bit harder for you to auction snipe, because chances are you're never going to load into an auction right as it gets posted, because if you can see how fast I'm going in and out of my searches here, this is kind of what it's like on next gen consoles and PC, which kind of sucks. But on old gen, it takes, I believe, like 1 to 2 seconds from the time you click search for it to actually pull anything up, which kind of sucks, because if you're going after really competitive cars, 99% of the time they're all already bought up. I've had friends that are on old gen consoles and they try and buy stuff, and it does just kind of suck for them. So unfortunately, there's not a lot you can do about that. I don't have any tips really that help. There are graphic settings you can change, but at the end of the day, the PC and next gen are just going to be faster. I'm sorry about that, but you could still look for less competitive cars. I think the A86, I'm going to actually show you guys a few cars here that are less competitive, because I know lots of people have been struggling even with the good cars in my videos. So let's take a look. So I think right now the best thing you could sort of look for is the Trueno here. And if you set it to, I'm going to say a max buyout of 2 to 3 million credits, you're not making an insane profit, but still a lot more are going to show up. And say one of them pops up for 1 to 2 million, you're going to have about 5 seconds to buy that car, which is a lot of time, because not a lot of people are auction sniping in the 1 to 3 million range. They're looking for like 100,000 or less. So that's a really good option if you're looking to just get into auction sniping. And then the Volkswagen Beetle here for like 4 to 6 million credits. These sell for about 12 million. And again, not many people are going to be looking in that high of a range. They want to get it for like $1 million or less. So pretty much any of these cars, if you have a higher budget on them, even the $20 million cars, if you're searching in 8 to 10 million ranges, you're gonna have a lot more time to buy those cars, and you're still making a really good profit. So that's kind of what I recommend if you're starting auction sniping and you're on older consoles. Unfortunately, you won't make as much money, but it is still possible to do. Okay, and the last little method I just want to throw in at the end here, because I know a lot of people have missed it in some of my other videos, is with the wheel spins. If you're wheel spinning for a car, it actually didn't work from here. So I'm going to do it with a horn, but this can work with cars too. If you ever want to respin, you just quit your game, Alt F4 if you're on PC. And when we load back into the game here, we go over to My Horizon, we can see we still have our wheel spin. And when I re-roll it, it's going to be a different horn, but still in the same category. This works with cars. That might actually be the same one, but it generally will give you a new one. Does the same thing with cars of any category. So generally, if you're looking for a legendary car, this is a really good way of doing it. Small little method here. I figured I'd just toss it in. Anyways, boys, hopefully you found this video at least somewhat useful. Hopefully it helps you out, or you can start winning a few more auction snipes. That's going to be all from us though. So if you made it through to the end, let me know down below so I can give you a heart. As always, we will see you boys in the next video. I'm out. Oh, peace. Oh, wait, where am I going here?